Alright, so a hell of a lot has been going on in the last 24 hours. There's some awesome game that's been released, the likes of Slay the Spire 2, that I actually really want to check out. Finally got to understand why it is that humans are the only animals with an actual chin. This is not even a joke. I should be talking about that slightly. And sticking with the concept of life, Xbox has announced a new console called Helix, I guess. They are still cooked. But of course, on everybody's mind is the war. The war that's been plaguing major countries all across the world, and everybody has been having an opinion about. And it's not the one in Iran. While the United States decided to kickstart a war for no reason, CEOs across the Americas, because that also includes Canada, kickstarted a burger war. And to my understanding, this all started with the CEO of McDonald's. Who's this guy here? Chris Kempczynski. I suppose that's how you pronounce it. Interestingly enough, I don't think that I've ever seen any of these CEOs before, which might be a great thing, because usually when we associate brands with something, it's mostly just the product, not the person behind them. And frankly, I think that some of the people who own our social media will like it that way. But essentially, the CEO had to try the Big Arch, their new burger, and he gave a lot of, what's the right comparison to use here? Major Squidward's energy while he was trying to buy that Krabby Patty.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, the Big Arch.
The Big Arch.
This is something that we have tested already in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing. I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite,
bro.
For a Big Arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the delicious product, and the gooiness, but those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
So yeah, essentially, as you can probably see just from his expression, the way that he's grinning about it, and the absolutely ridiculously small bite that he took of it, this became viral. And it's like part of this weird thing that companies sometimes do, of wanting to humanize the company and not just have them be like some soulless corporation that want to extract money from you. But it is so bloody strange that this man will subject himself to this while knowing very damn well that this will not be received well. Because the funniest part is that they have unlimited time to do this, okay? It's not like a CEO is being suddenly randomly pranked by somebody and told, "Hey boss, can we see what you have for lunch today for our social media campaign?" I don't know why they would be so giddy about it. And the dude's like checking his watch, like, I have my Fitbit on, so I'm gonna save my burger for later. Wouldn't want to put on some extra pounds. But when he sets himself off to call the meal a product and takes such a tiny bite and makes it feel like, I'm supposing everybody is going to compare this to that skit from, it's not a skit, it was a part of an episode of The Simpsons.
And cut.
I almost swallowed some of the juice.
You kind of set yourself off to fail. Like, to a certain degree, if you're trying to sell something that is edible to people, you kind of want to have that reaction that anime characters will have in shows like Shokugeki no Soma.
Oh my god! It's red!
Never had Frosted Flakes?
I know, that was a little bit extreme, but you get my meaning. Now, a strategy that these companies have taken over the years, since mascots such as Ronald McDonald's are no longer a viable option. Bruh. It's no longer 2016 and nobody wants to experience a zombie clown staring at them in front of a windshield. They've taken to social media to try to advertise the stuff as much as they can, where they then of course have a direct link to the consumers. Sometimes it turns out well, sometimes, like this case, everything goes bad. And now of course everybody has been hating on Chris. But hate of course gives the opportunity for other people to jump on a trend, given the Burger King CEO who decided to take that opportunity and showcase how to actually eat a burger.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing. A napkin.
Okay, no, listen. This one is pretty good. It's pretty damn good. He comes there wearing a proper apron. He goes straight to it. You have like the almost like shaky handheld camera. He just looks happy to be in one of the kitchens to consume the food that he's trying to sell to other people. This one is a banger. It's almost like the Burger King CEO channeled his inner Michael Jordan and like took that as a personal offense and decided to take a monstrous bite. But it looks good. It humanizes the CEO. It does its job. But of course, not to be undone were some of the other competitors. The Wendy CEO was the next one to take a bite at it. And I actually believe that he ate the whole thing.
Applewood smoked bacon.
Hold on, let's
our
go back.
fresh, never frozen beef. Our Applewood smoked bacon. Our brand new bun.
Oh,
our
man, that
square
sounds good.
burger cooked on a flat grill. Amazing. Absolutely wonderful. That's a burger. This is exactly the way a great hamburger should be. You got to top it off with the fries and Frosty.
That's a combo, for sure.
Excellent.
Now, if you are like me and are slightly eagle-eyed, there's a little something that you would have noticed. Every single time that they eat something, they take a bite and it cuts away. Why couldn't they possibly just take a full video of a CEO eating a bloody burger? It's not that hard. Like, look at this. Look at his cuts.
Flat grill, amazing. Absolutely wonderful.
Choose it.
That's a burger.
Jump cuts. Choose it.
Exactly the way a great
Jump
hamburger
cut.
should be. You got to top it off with the fries and Frosty.
Okay, he didn't eat the whole thing.
Excellent.
Bloody hell, you have a whole meal there! Now, personally, I would have wanted Wendy's to end this whole shebang because Wendy's used to be the king of clapbacks online. Back when Twitter still was called Twitter, their replies used to be absolutely diabolical.
Wendy's, what would you call this? Is it a garbage truck? Your food is trash, Wendy's. No, your opinion is though. Roast me. Oh, my blind cat. Oh, that poor, sweet, lucky cat. You look like a guy who carries a lot of folding chairs to impress the ladies. How come when the Hulk smashes everything, he's incredible, but when I do it, I'm a wow. The Hulk smashes bad guys and saves the world. You smash guys named Chaz, Chad, and Cooper and spread diseases.
Like, goddamn! Whomever was responsible for the Wendy's Twitter might have gotten weekly bonuses. Yeah, Wendy's wasn't roasting food for breakfast. They were roasting people. What's funny is that despite the immense social media presence, there are next to no Wendy's in Europe. I've never encountered one here. I mean, in all fairness, we don't even have Taco Bell. Yeah, essentially the CEO mukbang trend became super high, and finally, to top it all off, was AW. Now, AW is kind of funny and a little bit embarrassing. I thought for the longest time actually was Canadian, although it literally stands for All American Food. But like from the Canadians that I know, they actually do very much love the brand, so the recommendation to check this one out actually came from a Canadian. So, just to clarify. But yeah, the CEO also joined on the Burger
Alan
Wars.
from A&W here with, you heard about it, here it is, the Teen Burger. We love this burger product, which most people call a burger.
What I like about this one is that unlike the other three gentlemen that we got to see before, he doesn't look like somebody who took his wife or wife to a Coldplay concert. Like seriously, if you were just doom scrolling on a phone, don't tell me that these people would not look like the same individual.
I'm going to do a tasting right now, but this is actually my lunch. So let's see what we got going on here. It has a unique bread that some people would call a bun, but really the star is what's inside. I mean, we've got the lettuce, which is green, and pickles, which make it taste pickly, and the teen sauce, the iconic teen
It's quirky.
sauce. So this thing is packed. I'm sorry, that was a little. I don't even know how to attack it. I guess
He's doing a lot as well.
my mouth. Here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, that's good. It's really good. Got a little bit of bacon. That is a big bite of a teen burger. And they're just $4.99 from now until March 11th. So go to A&W and get a teen burger when you can. And
Why is it called a
Chris,
teen
I invite
burger, by
you
the
to
way?
join me for lunch. Just you, me, and a couple of teen.
I mean, I felt that was a little bit iffy. I don't... Okay, now, teen burgers. I mean, I suppose that is something on the menu, like teen burger, a little bit of the teen sauce. I don't know if it's because of the way that the internet has been operating, from us uncovering the files to online personalities misbehaving and doing stuff to minors, and of course the undefeated champions, that is the Catholic Church. But like whenever you hear the terms minor and or teen, you start feeling iffy. So this is the A&W site. Let's see. Oh, it's actually a thing. They got the Papa Burger, Spicy Papa. Do they have a Mama Burger as well? Auntie Burger, Uncle one, Step Bro Burger. Well, okay, if that's a thing, then I feel less weird about it. Now, what is kind of strange about it is that given that everybody then decided to jump on the trend, I started feeling a little bit as if the McDonald one actually got more popular because of it. Because since everybody was kind of mentioning the big arch, they got that negative PR that actually started boosting the numbers. Because at the end of the day, it's not so much about them having a bad CEO, but about people knowing about their product. Unironically, some people might be spending money to try it out. And I think that might have been working in their favor. However, what did not work in their favor is that, as I've mentioned, these CEOs are on social media. Chris, who has his Instagram page, uses it to answer questions about McDonald products and different other things, wherein he was asked about how he uses AI.
As CEO. This is one of those things where I'm just starting to scratch the surface of all the different ways that I think AI is going to be able to have an impact, not just in work, but in my personal life. I'm going to give you a few quick examples of how I've used AI, but let me start by saying I'm a super subscriber to every AI tool out there. So part of it is I'm just out there and playing and experimenting. But a couple examples. The first is Christmas time of year is always a tough thing to get the family together for that Christmas photo. Everybody hates to do it. It's tough to get everybody in one place. Our kids are in different places now, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, it's impossible to get the dog to pose for a Christmas photo. So how do we solve for that? We uploaded individual photos of everybody in the family. We asked Nano Banana to put us all in family kind of Christmas stocking caps in front of the Rockefeller tree in New York City for our family photo. And voila, we had our Christmas card, which we've now sent out to everybody. So
Jesus fucking Christ, you can't be serious. Like, this person quite literally stated, as you would have seen while watching this is weird and kind of sad. Just take a family photo. As if the reputation of being the CEO who doesn't eat his own food wasn't bad enough, you had to go and do this. Oh man, that's wild. But yeah, Operation Epic Flurry is something that's been hugely successful. People have way more opinions about this burger war than the actual war that's going on right now. And I'm pretty certain that if you were to be polling about who has more opinion about whether or not a McDonald's CEO, Wendy's, AW, whatever have you, is winning this one, you'll have way more people talking about it than what the fuck is going on in Iran. But also, what is very baffling for me is that, again, they have infinite amount of time to produce these videos. And even while we of course know that they are multi-millionaire, that they are trying to portray themselves as were they just normal people, which I'm not saying that every CEO is a soulless shill. The necessity to throw your ethics away is usually a right reserved to billionaires. But you at least have got to know a little bit about marketing. You can't be standing in front of a camera and look like Zuckerberg trying to drink or take a sip of water. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to yap about that and I found that kind of funny. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye.